Yo, how are we doing? So quite a few stories to go through with you guys. Like the video, subscribe, drop a comment, let me know what you think about what we're about to discuss. And the first story we're going to talk about is, as many of you are aware, Donald Trump has been elected the latest president of the United States.
Always have known that this was not the end. It was only the beginning of our fight to rescue the American dream.
Now, love him, hate him, think he's the next Jesus, think he's the next end of the world, whatever. We all have our opinion on Trump. But the question at hand, and I've watched so many videos on this, so many articles, what does Donald Trump becoming president mean for your life?
I just wanted to say that I'm so sorry. How many people are getting attacked?
Now, if you're not an illegal migrant in the US, ultimately it means nothing, right? Your personal situation is not going to change because Trump is in office. If you're broke under Biden and Obama, you'll still be broke under Trump. And if you're rich under Biden and Obama, you'll still be rich under Trump. I could easily show you guys or show you research articles that will show a correlation between the stock market returns and who is in office, Democrat, Republican. I could show you a graph that will show a correlation between what party is in office and inflation. I could show you a graph about what party is in office and cost of gas or electricity. But ultimately, right, inflation went to like what? What was the max inflation went to? It didn't go past 10%, right? We're not talking about Nigerian inflation where it could be 50 or 100%. We're talking single digit inflation. If prices go up by 7-9%, that's not what's making you broke. And ultimately, we should understand that whoever's in office in the UK, in the USA, that person does not control your destiny. That person has no or little impact on how you ultimately end up in life. Your mental position, financial position, all of that really doesn't have anything to do with who's in power. But to lighten news, the LVMH CEO calls Mark Zuckerberg's move to lay off low-performing Meta employees as a chance for them to be promoted outwards. Wait. He's basically saying, if I fire you, it's a chance for you to be promoted outwards. I don't like the word gaslight, but I think this is gaslighting at the highest level, right? And it's literally crazy. Meta laid off about 5% of its staff in Jan, and your friend Zuckerberg said, there's a chance for you to be promoted outwards, meaning you're not good enough for Meta, but, go somewhere else and you're promoted outwards. That's crazy. It's crazy but funny at the same time, because if I was a CEO, would I speak like this? I don't know. It depends what I had to drink before the meeting, right? Now, the next story. And this one is a bit weird, right? A Virgin Money chatbot tells of customer who typed the word virgin. I'll repeat that again. Virgin Money chatbot, Virgin Money is a company, tells off a customer who typed the word virgin. So it says Virgin Money has apologized to a customer who was scolded. A chatbot can't scold you, mate. Who was scolded by one of the bank's chatbots after it appeared to confuse its own company's name for an insult. First of all, if you're a virgin watching this, it's not an insult, right? I was a virgin once, you're a virgin now. We're all virgins at one point in our lives, right? So more or less what happened was the guy that got scolded was asking the chatbot if it was possible to merge his two Virgin Money ISA accounts. And the chatbot said, please don't use words like that. I will not be able to continue with our chat if you use this language. Virgin Money have more or less apologized for this and said, oh my God, this is bad. The chatbot has been reprogrammed and all of this stuff. So I think it's very, I just think it's crazy, right? We've got to a point where, like, the word virgin is not an insult, right? It's like calling me tall. It is a descriptor. Is the word black an insult? Is the word Nigerian an insult? A descriptor cannot be an insult. The next story we're going to talk about is HSBC has more or less decided to pull out of Europe in a very big way, right? So if you're not aware, HSBC is actually a Hong Kong bank, and most of the revenue they make is from mainland China and in Asia in general. But obviously they have a very massive office in Canary Wharf. But the CEO announced this week or last week that more or less its ambition to become a major player on Wall Street has come to an end and is going to be pulling out of the UK and Europe in a big way. I think why this is important is, and in fact I can share this right now, when I was looking for a job, I made sure I considered the job security of the bank so well. It was the reason why I didn't apply to specific banks, just because every time I watched the news or I saw the news, someone or some people or a group of people were getting laid off all the time. So I know you guys watching this might want a job so bad, but there's nothing worse than starting a job, you getting happy, and then getting laid off 2, 3, 4 months afterwards, right? So when trying to decide where to work, make sure you consider what the job security is like. Even though it might mean you take a lower pay initially, over the long run, trust me, it will make a whole lot of difference, right? But yeah, hope you guys found that video kind of funny, kind of entertaining, kind of useful. If you did, please drop a like. And on this channel, please leave a comment. Let's have a discussion. What do you think about Trump? What do you think about LVMH CEO's funny comment? And what do you think about anything, right? If you want me to react to an article or story, drop in the comments, DM me on Instagram, Emeka Odo, and I will react to it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.